When you're dealing with people that really want something, it's the thing they want most in life, or they're about to lose something and it's the thing that they're most terrified about losing. What do you say about still allowing yourself to want something, believe in it, even though the more you invest in getting it, the more you think about it, people can feel like the farther I'm going to fall. Like the more people I tell I'm doing this, the more people I potentially embarrass myself in front of when it doesn't happen. How do you help them deal with that potential fear of embarrassment or failure or just outright disappointment?
I think that if you go to the age-old adage, everything happens for a reason. I believe that's true, but not the way that we've been taught or conditioned to think, right? Usually most people, that's used in a circumstance where something terrible happens, right? You lose something, or right, everything happens for a reason, it's gonna be okay. You know, you're like, screw you and your reason. So to me, because people think it's predetermined, right? Or they look up to the heavens and they're like, why did this, what did I do to deserve this, right? Like they're searching for a reason outside of themselves. And it's really just perpetuating the victim mindset versus, I believe that everything happens for a reason, but it's 100% our responsibility to choose the reason. And so I think that if you can go into any endeavor, pursuing it, knowing that if I fail at this, and on a side note, you know, the book Failing Forward by John Maxwell, I don't know if you've read that, right? But that was a huge game changer for me where I went, you know, almost every successful person failed at something that they really worked hard for, they were striving for, they might have committed their entire life to, and then they failed, and then they learned and grew from it if they chose to do so, and then they achieved something even better, right? You know, every relationship that ends creates a space for a new relationship, right? Every venture that comes to a screeching halt creates space for a new venture. So I'm not saying that it's easy and you might need the 5-minute rule, or if you need 5 days to and by the way, I don't think negative emotions, like you call them negative, I don't think they're negative, meaning there's value in all emotions. You know, if I were to lose a loved one, I would grieve, and I think it's healthy to grieve, right? If a man accosted my wife, I'd probably pull anger out of my pocket and get a little, right, you know what I mean? So there's definitely value, I believe, in all emotions, but the difference is whether the emotions are controlling the person, right? Because they think they don't understand, they think it's the thing that's causing the anger, and because of the thing that's out of their control, the anger's out of their control. Right? So I think that once you take full responsibility for your emotional state, no matter what's going on around you, it's always about what's going on inside of you.